A visit to Theni. After finishing our Kodai trip, we came down to Theni district and visited Swamiji's birthplace, Hanumandampatti, a village to which he belonged. Here we had the opportunity of viewing Swamiji's birthplace, that is the room where he was born, and his puja room, his paduka, and also their ancestral family temple of Anjaneya. In that temple, we had the darshan of the separate sannidhis of Swamiji and his maternal uncle, Madhurakavi Srinivasa Iyengar. In that place, we met also a few people meditating, sitting in front of Swamiji and Madhurakavi. And we tried to interact with these. They said they got peace and also their wishes granted. Now from there we moved on to Tevaram, Swamiji's father's abode and the house where he was living. Though Swamiji's family was very well off, his house was not palatial as expected, but surprisingly very average. But in those days, people were very modest and they respected the emotional feelings of others living in and around, so that they didn't want to show off their positions. At present, Swamiji Sharirabandhu Sri Venkataraman is taking care of all the administration in both places, Hanumandampatti and Tevaram.
शिवो 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 मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोशः न वा पाणिपादौ न चोपस्थपायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहम्.
At this juncture, we happen to recollect from our memory where we read about Swamiji's version of one of his visits to Tevaram, where people used to take him in big procession with all sorts of paraphernalia from Chamundeshwari temple, which is now known as Chaudishwara temple. We also visited Sri Ranganatha temple at the floor of the hills where he used to conduct pujas. When Swamiji was 4 years old, an incarnation of Lord Subramanya in the form of an Avaduta picked up this 4-year-old child where he was playing, and he gave him his divine milk and seated him behind a Vinayaka deity in a temple, invoking a trance in him. As he was leaving, he told him that he would again meet him at his age of 9 years. Hence, we had to say we had the fortune of seeing and having the darshan of the same image of Lord Ganesha. Lord Venkateshwara, he used to draw as he played with the other children on the ground and used to do puja for that portrait. He also used to stimulate his friends also to do the same, and join them with a meditation for a few minutes to train them in that cult. Swamiji used to run in and around the Surli hills and caves from his younger days, from 4 years onwards, in and around Tevaram. Running away there, he used to sit in meditation ad hoc, and many times his parents and relatives used to search him and finally find him in a corner somewhere here. Many times, Swami used to tell his friends that the modern education is no good and will not be helpful in realization. So he used to say that we have to follow and try to train ourselves to reach the abode of Lord and not to waste time in this sort of education. We actually saw all these places where he roamed around, the caves, the hills, the waterfalls, the thick forests, and also happened to meet a few sadhus up the hills and had conversation with them as well. As we were roaming in and around this place, we came down to Kombai, already knowing that Vedanta Tawakkal Sahib, a disciple of Swamiji, happened to be the teacher of Muhammad Miran Labbai Sahib. As we were roaming around, we came down to a place called Kombai. We already know that Swamiji Vedanta Tawakkal Sahib, who was a disciple of Swami Vilakshanananda, happened to be the teacher of Muhammad Miran Labbai Sahib, who belonged to this place. It was very interesting that we got a lot of information about this Swamiji from the locals. He was very different from his community people, having tuft of hair, sacred ash on his forehead, sannyasi robes, etc. Very different. Surprisingly, he was not getting stuck to his place, community, and habits. He used to roam in and around the place in search of truth, and finally he met Swamiji at Tevaram and became his disciple. With his spiritual potentials, he used to perform miracles and blessing the local people who were very happy with him. At Kombai also, we saw a similar Ranganatha temple like one which we had seen in Tevaram, and both the deities looked alike, and we were wondering whether both of them were only Swayambhus. When Swamiji performed here pujas, and also frequently he used to do a lot of abhishekam with volumes, liters of milk, and he used to do strictly pujas regularly to this temple. So to say, we also found that in this temple some evidence to say that some indication of the other community people also having participated and contributed to the local deities. In summary, the whole thing boils down to only one thing: the Swamiji's principle of non-discrimination and living together is very important for sustenance.
With the blessings of Swami Vilakshanananda, we have made an effort to explore about spiritual voyage. The contents conveyed so far in our episodes could be only meager like a drop in an ocean. Hence, we request the viewers to share their views experience as a feedback. For more information, please visit our website www.ssvp.in.